graph the equation y equals 3, assume y represents the output variable and x the input variable. Let's recognize first of all that this equation that we want to graph here is in slope-intercept form. Remember, in slope-intercept form, the output variable will always be isolated on one side of the equal sign. So here in this equation, we do have the output variable y, it does represent the output, on one side of the equal sign. So this is in slope-intercept form. Y equals 3 could be written with the input variable in it, like so, where the coefficient of the input variable is 0. And so any value I plug in for x, this term is going to go away because it's being multiplied by 0. So what we wanted you to do is get a feeling for graphing this by plotting 3 ordered pairs that satisfy this equation, and then plot those on a graph and then connect those with the line. So let's go after 3 ordered pairs that satisfy this. Well, here's one of them. Let's plug in a value for x and calculate an output value. So if I plug in 1 there, 1 times 0 is 0, I get 3, so the corresponding output is 3. Let's plug in, find an other ordered pair that satisfies this equation. I'll do 2. So if I plug in 2 there, 2 times 0 is 0, and I get 3, so output is always 3 here. So no matter what I put in here, I'll plug in -2 or -1. -1, that's going to give me a corresponding y value of 3. So let's plot these points and then take a look at what the graph looks like. So 1, 3. 1, 3 is right here. 2, 3 is right here. -1, 3 is right there. And so no matter what I plug in for my input, I'm going to get a corresponding output of 3. And so every input I choose along this axis, I'm always going to be at a value of 3 along my output axis. So this graph right here represents y equals 3.